Hey guys, this is Chase from Pano Education. Today, this is our first video of a video series that we're making to answer some of the most common questions we have received from students. And today, this video is going to be about AP courses. So a little bit about myself. I went to UC Berkeley for undergrad, and for graduate school, I went to Harvard Graduate School of Education. So a little bit about my own AP experience. I went to this small school in the Boston area. I basically tried to take all the AP courses available. I took AP Calculus, BC, Statistics, Chemistry, Bio, and Physics, AP Microeconomics and Macroeconomics, and also self-studied Psychology and World History. So that kind of brings me to my first point, which is taking the AP classes at school and self-studying and then taking the exams. So before you make that decision, I want you to think about the purposes of taking AP courses and exams. So the first one, the most obvious one, is getting credits. You're taking these harder courses in order to pass certain introductory courses in college. The second would be to showcase your ability to handle hard courses, because APs are the hardest courses you can take in high school. So by taking these classes, it sends a signal to the colleges that you're challenging yourself and you're capable of handling some of the hardest classes available. The third purpose is you're going to be able to save a lot of money and time. By waiving these introductory courses in college, you'll have a lot of time to take classes you really want to take. Or if you're not really into taking these random classes, you can also just graduate early as long as you meet the minimum graduation requirements for credits. For me, for instance, I graduated in 3 years. That's 1 year of tuition. That's tens of thousands of dollars. The last one is potentially you'll get better grades in college as well. Once you start taking these upper division courses or the slightly harder courses in college, usually the grades are going to be better. Because if you think about it, the introductory courses are usually curbed, meaning only certain percentage of people are going to end up with an A. Let's say 30%. 30% of the class is going to end up with a B. 30% is going to end up with a C. That's how the introductory courses are designed, so that not everyone's going to end up with an A. So by getting a good grade on the AP exams, you can just waive the courses and move on to the harder courses, because the higher level courses in college are, even though they're more challenging, they're usually more lenient when it comes to grading. Now, after talking about the purposes, let's talk about AP stacking. High school students who are just taking a bunch of AP courses for no reason. And also some parents are going to be very pushy when it comes to AP courses. They're thinking, oh, my kids have to take all the AP courses, otherwise colleges are not going to look at their applications at all. Which is completely wrong, because colleges will definitely consider your application as long as you send in all the required materials. And the second thing is, even though on average, some of the most competitive schools, you'll always find students who got into these schools with 0 AP courses or have never taken any AP exams. It's usually because they're very clear in the direction they're pursuing or the fields they're really passionate about. So instead of taking AP classes, they're using their time doing something else. So those projects end up being more significant and more meaningful, more impactful than just taking these AP exams. One common feedback I received was that even though some students have taken a lot of AP courses and have gotten decent grades, it's kind of unclear what they really want to do. That being said, their personal narrative or personal theme is not strong enough, so that admissions officers often just forget about their applications. So you're probably thinking, what are some other things that you can be doing besides taking AP classes? For my student, he was making a portfolio, he was creating his own organization, he was facilitating after-school sessions to teach math and science. So these are all meaningful. So what else can you do? Or what are some other classes you can take? Because if you think about it, AP stands for Advanced Placement, which is higher level courses. So you can, say, go to a community college to take some courses, or enroll in online classes from some of the universities around the world, or you can enroll in programs with certificates to prove that you're capable of handling these higher level classes. Now let's talk about the actual exams. Do you even have to submit these scores? And if so, how do I decide which scores to submit? The rule of thumb is if you get a 5, just submit it. Even a 4, most of the schools will allow you to use it for certain credits. Even though you might not be able to waive the introductory courses, like I said earlier, you might still be able to use it for graduation credits. And another rule is if you get a 1 and a 2, just don't submit it because they're not really going to help your case, first of all, in the application process. And you can't really use those 1s and 2s for any college credit anyways, usually. For the 3s and the 4s, it gets a little tricky. You should probably go to the school website and see which scores can be used for credits. So that's it for our first video of the video series. In the future, we'll release more videos about different topics, including how to pick the right colleges, what kind of extracurricular activities should I be doing, whether or not you should go test optional, what kind of college essays are great versus what kind of college essays are terrible. So if you like the video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and also follow us on social. You can also sign up for our free one-on-one college consultation meeting. So talk to you later.